Vocational transition really applies to the roughly 50% of our students who don't transition back to public school. These are students who are going to move into the workforce upon graduation. They're going to enter into our adult life skills program.
PEAC Health and Fitness is celebrating its 15th year this April, and our mission from when we started was to create an environment that was non-intimidating and professionally staffed. We've now tripled our space to almost 100,000 square feet, and throughout the facility you'll find cardio equipment from treadmills to fitness equipment and everything imaginable within the fitness realm. So we are known as a club and not a gym, and people feel that they belong to what is a community that we've developed. We work as a team, there's no levels, and that just gives a feeling of unity amongst our staff, that everybody's there for one purpose. When someone comes in new, I send them out on the floor and say, go out there and come back and give me 5 names of people you've never met. And then when they come back, I say, now go back out there and tell me where they work. And that forces them to go into it instead of just coming here and checking people in. And I think that's one of the biggest pluses about our facility. Every component adds to the quality of the club. Towel service in the locker rooms, in the shower areas, out on the floor. If that one component, just like any other component, is not successful, it does reflect on this whole team spirit that everybody's working together to provide. We reached out to PCDI, and we're so fortunate to meet James, and that's when we found Neal as well. Housekeeping delivers the soiled towels to the laundry area. Neal and James sort, wash, fold, dry, and package, and then it gets redistributed by housekeeping into the locker areas or into the distribution areas on the floor.
James and Neal are both a pleasure to work with. They stay focused, but yet they always stop and say hello. They might on a Monday ask, well, how was your weekend? It's all good. We enjoy working with them. They're very friendly, both of them. We keep track of laundry, incoming, outgoing. James and Neal are both keeping track of their work with their iPhone throughout the day.
Another benefit about working with PCDI is the flexibility of the staffing. There's been times where maybe we would have to reduce the staff, and we had the opportunity to have James leave early instead of having not work for both people. So that flexibility is very understanding in this economic time.
Michael came to us shortly after James started and was concerned about James's productivity. The problem was that James was not folding towels as quickly as his non-disabled peers. And at that time, as he would have with any employee, he reduced James's salary, and he also reduced his work hours. So to rectify the problem, we brought towels back to the Institute. We worked with James on being more efficient, on being more productive. His speed increased. The number of towels he was folding per minute increased. And as Michael and the staff at PEAC noticed this change, Michael returned him to his original status and to his original salary. A lot of employers may have looked the other way, and ultimately probably would have terminated James in the long run because that lack of productivity would have continued.
It's usually Neal that catches me first and comes up and says hello, and James is always welcoming smile. I always walk back there on a bad day just to see it, and they never complain. They're just positive people, which is a morale booster for everybody. Neal and James fit right in.